What's going on, guys? We are back for another episode, and today I have plates on the car, wheels are torqued down, just did last minute checkovers. I'm going to take it on its official first test drive to AutoZone down the street because I got to go swap out some relays, and we'll see how it does. I'm going to try to get some footage inside the car so you can see it, but it's ready to go. Car's warming up right now. Right up the road, so everything's looking stable. Just waiting for the car to heat up a little bit and then we'll be good to go, so stay tuned. Alright, so a few issues that we ran into, not major. I'm just kind of feeling it out before we start getting some like serious logs down. I want to make sure that everything is mechanically sound and you know, nothing wonky's going on. So went for a few drives, and don't mind the wiring, that's all. It's not permanent yet. I gotta like finalize it. I got all the relays hooked up for the AEM wideband and the fuel pump, stuff like that. I just gotta finalize it. I'm just kind of making sure everything's good to go, and I got power to everything and everything's functioning right before I tidy it up. So we ran into an issue with the feed line. There's such a minuscule leak that you can't even see any moisture. You just see it burning off. So I gotta take that off and like retighten it down or something. Figure that out. It's only when the car gets really warm and I'm driving around. Drivability wise, the thing's awesome so far. Just on a base map. Justin did a really good job with like just the baseline stuff. I did do like a second and third gear little blip to see how it reacts. It hits full spring pressure at like 17 to 18 pounds of boost. Just on a base map, it starts to pull pretty good, especially on the top end. I got, usually on base maps, usually get like an idle log, a second gear just slow from like 1500, slow, all the way up to 6 grand. And just wind it out, no boost, nothing, just so he can read everything. And then a third gear wide open throttle from like 2500 to redline. I haven't gotten the third gear yet. I want to fix a couple things before I go take it out and really put like heavy load on it. But I'll get that today, and then I'll send the logs in and try to get a revision back. The weather's going to be kind of shitty this week. It's supposed to like rain on and off, but you can never judge the weather here in Tennessee. It's just, you can look at the Weather Channel, it'll change 19 times before, you know, you get an end result, in which is wrong anyway. So there's a track about 2 miles from my house. It's an 1/8 mile, but they do test and tunes every Wednesday night, and they also have Friday night like drags from, you know, until like midnight. So you can go there, and I can do some testing there too, just to, you know, be on a safe course and have, you know, control over what's going on. I don't have to worry about, you know, traffic or anything like that, or getting pulled over. So I'm just taking it slow. I just want to make sure everything's good to go. I tried to get some driving shots. They just didn't turn out good. I was, you know, just too much going on, focusing on, you know, looking at gauges and making sure everything's sound. But I do promise you guys that, you know, once I feel comfortable, I will get you guys some videos. So just stay tuned. I'm going to fix a couple things, and we'll get out later on and do some logs. It'll be part of this video still, so don't worry about it if you're watching going, oh, I really wanted to see him drive. You'll get to see it in this episode. Just give me a couple hours and we'll get back out there and do it, but you won't know the difference because I'm going to edit it. So yeah, that's where we're at. We went for a drive. I took it to the highway because I got everything where I wanted it to get it ready to do like a third gear wide open. And I went up to the highway and ripped on third gear. Was about halfway, 3/4 through the log, and about 5,000 RPMs when it was really starting to like lay into it. Intercooler pipe popped, so I had to pull over on the side of the road and put her back on. and get it back home. And took off the bumper, went through all the intercooler piping again, and made sure everything was tightened down. The problem with the cold side pipe that I have is that it's so short. Cobb made it so short that you almost need a longer coupler coming from the intake manifold to the cold side pipe. So that may be something in the near future that I might just swap out, just a longer coupler. I got it pretty situated now. I just adjusted some of the piping so that it would play better, and then it should stay on now. But went on the ride, popped the coupler off, and put it back on, so we should be good to go. So that's where we're at right now, and hopefully we'll jump in the car soon and get a third gear log for you. Alright, so I know I said third gear log, but we're back at the house real quick. I took it for a drive. Me and my son ran some errands. I just did some normal like city daily driving just because I wanted one final like really good heat cycle. It's super hot out today, like 90 to 94 degrees or something like that, and it's humid. So if I'm running into any issues, it's gonna be, well, it's super hot, you know, cooling issues, anything like that. Car's running great. I just did a lot of daily driving stuff. Obviously base map, so it's got some drivability, you know, quirks and stuff, but that'll all be dialed in. But for the most part, we're good to go. No more leaks. Anything that was like minuscule, I tightened down, and it just sealed itself up with heat cycles. So we're good to go. I just had to run some errands. We're back at the house. Got to go out later and grab a third gear log, and I'll try to get that on camera. But yeah, if I don't, I'll just go some. But I got a video I'm going to insert right now that So I haven't been able to really go out and get a log yet because the weather's been on and off rain. I can't get caught without a hood on in the rain because I just don't want to risk it. So I'm taking it slow on that one. But in the meantime, I have the AEM failsafe in the vent, and they sell vent pods, and that's cool and all, but it has this little lip here, so it makes it really easy. So I just took some cardboard and made it cut out, and it ends up being the same size as that roll of tape. So I put the tape on some ABS plastic, cut it out, made my own, and it fits right in there. All right, I don't want to put it in there because I gotta get it out. But I'm just gonna use this, put it in there, drill a hole for the failsafe, and mount it to the back, and we'll be good to go. There you go. A cheap, what, I don't know, dollar make. I just took a piece of plastic off the little liner under the bumper that I took off a while ago that I don't need. So, made it. I'm going to put it in, and I'll show you when it's done. And there you go. It's made. I'm going to pop it in the car, finish it off, and we'll be good to go. It's on there pretty solid. This will form around the vent when I put it in. Just plug everything, put the bracket on, and we'll be set. I'll give you the finished piece in the car. Right. Alright, there it is. Cheap little like gauge pod that I just made. Took me about 15 minutes, not even. So, nice. So we're done with this episode. We made it out for a third gear log. Didn't end so well. We found out a huge issue that was completely my fault. So we did a third gear log, and I spiked nearing about 30 psi on a base map, which is never good, just in case you didn't know. So we had to adjust the way we had vacuum lines running from the turbo and the wastegate and stuff like that to the electronic boost controller. So that's all sorted out. Actually waiting today to go get the exhaust done in the hood, and we'll be good to go. But we're almost there, guys, I promise. Just had a setback. but it's all fixed now, and we're getting ready to go. As soon as the exhaust is done, I'll have my failsafe gate or sensor put into the exhaust, and my failsafe will be completely 100% operating. I already went in there today on the computer and set up all the parameters for, you know, when for it to kick in, at what boost, at what air-fuel ratio. So that will never happen again. The only reason the failsafe didn't work during that situation is because of the way I had it set up on the boost controller. So it just didn't happen. So that's where we're gonna end today. Pretty short and planned video, just kind of blah content, but just giving you guys updated. I like to keep you guys, I like to be honest with you guys as far as, like, you know, mistakes and errors and setbacks. That way you have, you know, maybe if you're doing some type of similar build or whatnot, if you're stuck on something, you know, these things might help you be like, oh yeah, what about that? So we're done here for the day, and cool. If you've liked this video, hit the like button. Make sure you comment on anything, and make sure you hit the subscribe button. All right, we will see you guys later. Deuces.